and he's getting confident. He's just trying to get fast and loose with this one, pretty much. Oh my God, Loiter. There's one above. Does he read it? Whoa! Oh my God! That is unbelievable from Loiter!
You give them a little bit of confidence, they will run with it, and now we need to see a bounce back. And it's nice to see Gentlemates fighting fire with fire.
Yeah, it was a little peculiar towards the end of last map, where specifically Lovers Rock seemed a little less animated than what we are used to. So,
as we will be diving into map 2 here. Map 1 was 13-11. Gentlemates were able to make it across, but right into things here. It's right off the rip. Martin picking up where he left off, and of course, it's Glyph by his side.
Talking about the mental games and looking to set the precedent early on here. Both teams crunching outside B. It's just Larocque left, 40 HP.
Oh, Martin, what a resurgence to form from him, because we've seen him hot and cold, right, historically. And if
Another fall from
look
grace.
at this, yeah, exactly, and that's kind of the story here, is it's redemption for Gentlemates. Larocque trying to at least put in some work here, but again, you look at what's remaining, the angles are very favorable, and it will be Gentlemates with a pistol.
We'll strike first here in map 2. And whether or not BBL will continue with this sort of approach. Again, just a little late on the paranoia. Maybe a chance to find the 2, but again, it's so well considered by Gentlemates on the other side. Yeah, Martin.
So we do start seeing the round coming to a point here. Now the issue is they are going to the site that has the majority of players. Hot flash ready, swing comes in, but it's handled. Bipo's there, Martin's there, it's looking clean, and it is Loiter, last one alive, and he was over towards A.
We'll just give this one up. Off here. Fall to his death, and in-zone flawless for Gentlemates. We got the extra orb as well off the plant.
30 seconds left.
Good progress already for a couple of players. Martin just 1 point away. Starzo already halfway to the Hunter's Fury.
They're about to get crunched on, and they look kind of caught in between decisions. Gentlemates are at the door. They've already made pretty good progress towards site, and look how little space BB have to work with. Already chunked up, chipped down, but what a dart! Delivered. Giving them a kill towards Martin, but Glyph answers back. Bipo's still on the site. He's controlling some space, but the spike isn't committed.
Able to disconnect a little bit. Loiter trying to catch Bipo on transition away, but Mate's looking like they want to commit here.
Yeah, re-hitting on this feels a little bit bold. It feels a little bit maybe misread, but maybe I'm wrong, maybe not. BBL were set in perfect position for that. Feels like a bit of a mistake made.
Glyph in the clutch once more. 1v3. Get the plant, an opportunity to reset, but not much else to work with, but finds a headshot onto Rose.
Untradeable.
Drifting, yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. 7 bullets, though, isn't much. 2 bodies to find, and it is the big boys up against you. Glyph, though, going to time it well. Isolates another!
My word. Larocque's down at 65 HP as well. Almost finding a bonus conversion here. But BBL will find the response. Come out, Rose, obviously. Got a crack of the whip early on in Haven.
Oh, bloody brilliant there.
Yeah, I think with the investment here, in terms of the timing of when they get up to site and they actually invest some of this utility, it's maybe too big a gap to wait to explore elsewhere on the map. You're walking into question mark.
A big triple threat, potentially. High setup here for Loiter. Going to be forced off by the Aldrone, and it's pacey, right? Going to depend on these ults invested. Bipo going to do what he can. Actually. Good tag indeed. Loiter down on 30 here. Paranoia is still going to do what he can, but the cut he played from is perfect. Martin putting on a masterclass. So comfortable on the Yoru now.
He has a little pocket to play from here. Rose looking to walk this smoke, but it will expire here. He actually catches the planter.
Yeah, but just drifts a little too far ahead. Going to see a couple more, but Lovers Rock can't swing in time. Gentlemates playing really posted up in that post plant almost, right? Site control was theirs.
But here, obviously, it's a very different test, sorry, in terms of applying that sort of logic to a team like BBL. Unfortunately, BBL not seeing the same sort of resistance you'd like to see in some of these situations.
There it was. Completely caught off guard. Creven seemed I mean, he had a lot on his plate, to be fair. The site was under pressure, but that's kind of the beauty of this comp as well. That pressure point that can mount is very hard to isolate where you need to be looking at the right time. Not again.
Oh no, that's a lot of hang time.
Pretend is paused. Pretend is paused.
My
Three hits. Keep on coming. Starzo drifted up here. Martin's found LaRock elsewhere.
Rifle gone.
Starzo is rewarded for the spray.
Shouldn't have too many issues from this point onwards. I really like, oh, again, these darts are great, but they just can't do much with them, right? The reveals have been fantastic. But Gentlemates just crossing the T's, dotting the I's. Again, just even catching LaRock there, able to find that. Cool. But I like how they're using kind of Beepo and Martin, this kind of 1-2 approach. They're layering really hard to deal with in zone flawless there. Gentlemates looking spot on.
Yeah. You need a 3K counter for Martin as well. Another one found in this anti-eco. Some ults starting to come online now for BBL, so certainly opportunity to find a way back into this half early on.
They're gonna show us. Posty! 65!
Well, in the meantime, mates are exploring towards A. First time we're really seeing them kind of have a glance to this side of the map.
It's Glyph, though, tucked in. We'll pick up the pace slightly off on the placement here with LaRock. Up on the railing.
But do they expect Mini? I'm kind of curious if they... No, I don't think they did at all. Mini with a quick beheading towards LaRock. But Loiter's managed to slip through as well, so there's a bit of a weird trade out of space.
Where Mini's off to.
Mini, where you off to, bro?
He's off elsewhere.
Guys, B's open.
You're done.
Beepo, in the meantime, has found safety in CT. This is getting a bit of a weird round. Loiter might be the checkmate, right? Does he pull the trigger? He does. Beepo's still in a good position, has to now cause problems, and he is. Perfect work. We know where the last man was, a mile away. Mini has made it to A.
Loversrock is checking for this as well. It's a consideration that he's lurked through top mid.
I mean, the lack of presence now becomes almost poignant, right? Not seeing him play through late on A, the fact that it was backfilled already, it kind of tees up this sort of consideration.
A little bit of time on the clock, though.
He could do something with this. Spike's a problem, but still. Does he get the chance? He's certainly carved out a path. Didn't think about Loiter. A nice try from Mini, but not good enough. Second round for BBL.
BBL bounced back with a little bit of proactivity here. Forced the issue onto Glyph. Find themselves a second. Loversrock will get an operator in hand now. Potential for this to be the turning point. Issue being Hunter's Fury is there for Starzo to potentially open up one of these sites. He's flipping the script here, but BBL with the perfect read.
Yeah, again, aggression. And, LaRock with a bit of a misplay, it felt like, but the rest of BBL are there to maybe back him up. Was that the plan? The sacrificial lamb sent forward. Maybe to not that extent, but still can quickly fortify the other side of the map if they felt like they had to, but actually a cancel on the TP.
Kreven's reading this mid lurk, though. 0-6 right now. This would be his first, but just gives up the angle. Leaves Loversrock on a platter.
Oh my God, Loversrock, there's no way you predict this? No idea, and Mini slipped the net. Now there's problems, and Kreven, Mini with Molly still sitting up towards heaven. BBL looking to try and find their next stepping stone forward. He can slip away now. Glyph then left alone. No, supported. Molly comes in to buy time, actually. He's going to do well to stall. Martin's even going to find Rose. That's the flank gone. Now all eyes turning towards that CT side. Kreven, what? That's two. You even caught off the observers in this one. And you've got info, but 21 HP here. Makes a mad cross, makes a mad dash. But can he find the defuse? It's not planted for Martin. He's got to make a play on this one. He's got to get closer. Half now achieved. Martin, bounds on him.
Another three-piece for him as well. Add it to the tally. 5 on the board now for mates. Again, starting to have fun in some of these rounds. And still just being, again, playing against BBL, being the ones to take the crown of being unorthodox.
Look, I'm happy because I'm hearing Martin's on fire. BBL is terrified. Look, we've been wanting this for so long. I'm down for it.
It's a big ultimate still to rely on. Talked about the Hunter's Fury previously. Martin again. 2-2 open up.
And a great tempo from Gentlemates as well. Caution, but not too cautious. Careful on approach. There's a pop flash, and there's a commitment. Not Mr. 3K, Mr. Multi-kill. He can't stop winning an in-zone flawless. Martin is having a game.
Plenty of tools in the Gentlemates arsenal now to invest. Lovers Rock. I was going to say, Lovers Rock and Larocque have their ultimates, but with the way these rounds have panned out, it's not really an opportunity.
But look at this late layering. Look at this presence from Mini
again,
here, man. Door is shut, so there is that.
Beepo, yeah, lining it up.
Oh, it's such good synergy. You can't quite find him, though. He actually has to back away. You saw the potential. Going to invest the ult, and then again, go back for seconds. Larocque on the back lines, looking for the flank, looking for a body to drop here. Mini's going to find Rose. It's all falling to pieces. Larocque is going to be able to find Glyph. The plant's not in yet. It's in the hands of Starzo, who's sat back deep. Kreven going to catch Mini on the push-up. Still more to be done, and Martin's still alive. There is still problems. Lovers Rock and Larocque having to work in unison. Beepo going to be spotted. Lovers Rock doesn't fancy that.
I'm back.
Oh, will come through now, but
yeah, Larocque was backing away. Oh,
the
no.
timing. 17 HP now for Lovers Rock. Operator in hand and herded away.
Does he expect this from Martin? He's cleared it really well. At least the shoulder on the check, but Beepo's position was the checkmate on Lovers Rock. Not much to be done there. Locke trying to maybe gap close here, catch a little bit of attention, but he's got two players to fight. Gets one fast as well. Beepo left in the 1v1 now. Oh, what an attempt. Beepo's done very well there, though.
Crazy turn of events here. I don't think they even knew about Mini because of the paranoia coming through. I'm not sure exactly who's caught there, but the sound cue not relayed potentially, and then Mini appears again to find Rose. Again, I didn't see exactly where the paranoia was sent from Loiter, but I believe it may have caught on multiple people there at the top of the zip.
But the way Martin's playing, I just don't see it happening. This guy is just so confident and for the right reasons. Oh, he's just unstoppable. Running through them, creating space. But with 10 seconds, there could be issues. They've left it maybe a little too late this time. Maybe this one was a little too far. As Mini and Beepo's options are now zero. They can't get back the spike. They can't get back the round. It's 3 for BBL. And Gentlemates maybe getting ahead of themselves.
Yeah, slight overcook here. Sit outside this smoke for way too long on this choke point. And even that's initially with Martin finding 2 on the way in, but just look at the timer here. By the time that Martin's got towards default. So BBL will be given a third. This default on the side of Gentlemates. And even previously there, Kreven's solo anchoring, yes, but he confirms the fake.
Oh, Larocque. Amazed he survived that. And they're really trying to hunt him down, and Mini's got the reward, taking him away. Loiter now noted, has the back-to-back side, but it's Lovers Rock. He's dived forward. Starzo on the other side could be dead here. He is! That's the spike in front of Smoke as well. These last two are now way too far away.
Similar sort of thing. Identifying the issue with this default already here. BBL just able to pick them apart one by one. Lovers Rock on third here. Glyph will fall. Beepo now in a 1v4. Time left in this one, but
needs a freebie almost, right?
Well, 2.
Yeah, you kind of want to. Oh dear. Well, there's
one.
The
freebie.
Now you need the second. If Mike wants to pay attention, you got to give him one more. I think.
Wrong way.
Yeah. I think this one's done for, but I don't say issue, but outcome. So 3 remaining this time, and BBL starting to make that scoreline look a little bit more convincing that we might have a map here. Gentlemates were vastly in control. Now a little bit of a turn of events. It is only 4, but up to 5, it could be something.
See if BBL now, well, actually the catch on Mini. Again, thinking the chaos there, Starzo maybe not catching the reposition or the drop.
Very curious setup, maybe expecting a bit of a burst on this. Oh my god, he stuck around. Martin thinking he could walk on water, not to be the case. We're brought back down to reality as people are going to try and work in, but the layering's going to be different. The scaling harder with the loss of Martin. They read into this divide, they might do. They're standing guard though. Oh, they've actually baited them in a bit, but Rose with some belting shots. And BBL this time taking the fight to them. 5-7. BBL back with signs of life. There was a drought for a while though, Mike.
Finding an insane way back into this half to make it just within 2, Lauren. Maybe a lifeline here for BBL in the first half.
Certainly could be. We're going to have to wait and find out if it comes true. A sudden sign of life at the very end. 3 rounds back to back to bring the scoreline up to 5-7. But we are far from over here.
Actually, no commitment to the plant there. Glyph finds Larocque. Now it gets a bit weird.
Epo slipping
30
away,
seconds left.
looking to try and re-clear middle. Probably joined by Starzo in a second. Loversrock has his hands full here. 3 players. There's no way he's going to come out on top of that one. He's not. So, but the plant's gone down. So I don't think a great trade though.
No, basically 2.5 left standing here for BBL. Plenty of bodies on the side of mates. They can just look to overwhelm.
Yeah, Rose wanting that smoke maybe to try and get some odds in his favor, but he's going to be checked on and cleared. Beepo on the raid. Big round here. Loiter goes down swinging. But Gentlemates, their pistol rounds have been fantastic.
So it'll be 8 on the board here. The catch on Larocque, and again at this point, Loversrock, he's committed. What does he do? Start flanking one of the sites. He has to tuck in.
Yeah.
A little strange to see. Like I said, still alluding to maybe BBL being a little rattled. Beepo finally getting out.
And Beepo reading, okay, I was a bit worried he was going to try and stick on that one, but no, he does manage to get away. And Gentlemates just absolutely battering them. Quick and easy in zone, flawless. Mate's going to get through that second round with barely a point of damage.
Flying colours. Huge opportunity here for the bonus. See. Martina 21 and 8.
BBL would have to be on a swivel to clear this comfortably. Let's see how Bippo does in this. He's got 5 players here. They're full contact up. He comes out swinging, but the utility just a bit too delayed. Almost unfortunate, but the fact they were fully just shift walking up contact, they couldn't do much about it.
Now Krevin can run away with the space. The spike doesn't get planted here.
Where are we going? What are we doing?
We're rotating. Starzo's in bottom mid. He's going to hear this.
Oh my god.
Oh no, he's only got a stinger.
This is...
Oh my god, it's overcooked. It's charred. No. 7 seconds left.
Oh, we've had an absolute nightmare. An absolute nightmare of a round.
I say it again, rattled. This is not how BBL have been playing.
And even I'm turning to look at the stage because you know the Starzo's giving it across there.
They're contacting out. You just don't see BBL playing like this. They're shift walking up to site. They leave themselves no margin for error here. Again, Krevin finds space, sure, but...
See you guys! You didn't plant! Hello! Hello!
You're never making that run at 22 seconds. There's just too many variables.
Too many unknowns for BBL. Information noted, they're going direct. They should read this layering, it's similar to before. Different player on the side though, this time Glyph gonna hop up and down, does make a meal of that shot. So Loversrock rewarded. Now Plant should be up next.
Martin's behind the smoke.
Martin's been caught, hold on. Plant's still not in yet, Plant's still not down. Just about going down now, but it's only Mini in a 1v4. When they go back to the basics, when they play simple, when they play together, they play as the 5 that we know they can be. There's still danger there. Mini gonna make, make it work for it, I guess, but you got anything else for us? This would be the fumble of the century if they drop this one. Oh my god. This might be the fumble of the century if they drop this one, because there's no way, right? Loiter's close, Krevin's got the info. They do not make a mess of this. 6 rounds to their name. Now a bit dicey there, Mike. But they stick the landing.
Again, the switch up. Sticking to this sort of game plan. Again, it's another different sort of round from BBL in terms of their contact approach to the site. Beautiful shot from Loiter on the back of the ping.
Beepo Taking a walk in middle with Martin. That's Kreven probably dead here. 3, 2, 1. He is absolutely put to bed, asleep, just unaware.
Tucked in. Now a
Kiss on the
5v4.
forehead there at that point, man. Like, what's going on here? Lovers Rock gonna have to go nuclear, or one of them's got to step up to the test. It is messy though. LaRock thriving in the chaos. A little reminder of who they once were. Doubling down, gets the information, looks towards heaven. Glyph's there. Still, don't think Beepo and Starzo and Glyph are gonna go down without a fight.
Much pacier here from BBL, but now backs against the wall. So that Rose delivers, though Starzo will fall.
Okay, but Beepo's still breathing. Can he make something happen? Oh, the timing here is big from Rose. I like what he tried, did a bit of damage. Kind of, you know, fighting on the way down, I guess, but the 3 players remaining, I think they're safe.
Give this up.
Okay, that's 7.
BBL able to get back on track in terms of their approach to round 17. We'll find a conversion. Get Rose's Hunter's Fury out of the equation. Potential to bring it within touching distance here. The purchase not going to be in reach for mates on the other side of that.
Evasive with these kind of repetitive B hits, maybe trying to set a little different start to the round.
Take flight.
Not really creating many question marks though. Starzo the one to fall.
Yeah, they're actually
I know exactly.
making something of this, but there's 3 players on this side, but Glyph on his own. Kind of playing ahead of the smoke there.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised that he went down on this, but 38 seconds. I'm keeping my eye on the time.
And the spike.
Not
Kreven
again.
elsewhere going to find Mini. Well, this time around, got the TP to be able to capitalize on that. Still 5 standing here for BBL in the post. Beepo and Martin unlikely to see an attempt made here.
Mates need to as well now. They've been held on this 10th for a second here. This will be 8 for BBL. That scoreline is closing in.
Certainly is. See, the funds don't get much better after that.
Yeah, let's see if that gets brought into effect here. This a different start. Hold on, this could be the same brawl we saw at the beginning. Yeah, it actually is. LaRock going to take down Beepo. This is now getting sketchy. Having a little look through, sees nothing on A.
Deploying drone.
That could be a nice feint. They could start toying with these expectations, right? They've set this sort of idea. There's going to be these B hits, which is going to cause these rotations. But does Martin get caught, or does he punish? Oh, Martin again! Stands guard, but can only do so much. Falls, but there's still Starzo up towards heaven. He had waited this whole time.
Still a decent util here to make something happen. Gonna try and get something off the reveal, but he spammed through. Lovers Rock gonna find it.
How did he get that? I mean, I guess luck will strike sometimes, but I like what they're doing here, BBL. They're starting to kind of play around with those B hits and then adjusting towards the end. Very late here. Glyph now. Irrelevant to outcome. Time to save. Mike, BBL, I think they've stabilized.
Yeah, clawed their way back into this. Chance now for BBL to tie things up. So a freebie given here by LaRock, but again, look at the cushion now behind some of these names. I mean, Kreven and LaRock basically up at 5K.
Yeah. How many titles do mates have left? Actually, I feel they have 1 left still,
I think
maybe?
they've got 1 left, yeah. And Starzo just looking for it's a freebie, potentially outside this smoke, but a little overzealous. It's 4. 4 without a response found. The last few rounds at least, LaRock able to actually get all the way into this smoke.
Yeah, but I don't think this fake's really paying off. What is that? You had no right to grab that kill. Beepo goes down, and they're trying to close down on the kill, but I think Lovers Rock is out of there. He is. And then a mid-slip. BBL, where has this just come from,
Now
man?
working the map so much better. Unfortunately, mates, they're scrambling for a response. Lovers Rock tagged up down to 14 HP. Martin desperate to try and find a kill, and he will.
Good find there from him.
Was Mini noticed? Yeah, the ping's come through. Lloyd's seen him.
And there's the trade. Okay, Kreven does go down, but still the
take
plant's
that,
in.
yeah.
Yeah. You've
All
got
day
side
long.
control, and then you look at the post-plant utility. LaRock with ult, Rose with his ult. And you know what ults they have, man. That's the tough part. You know what utility they have. There's the first, right? You've drawn it out. Oh, nice hinder as well on top. And they're just not being able to dig them out of these positions. There's the next ult, right? There's layers to this, and Martin would love someone to take a fair fight, but they're just not doing it. BBL's utility is on point. Glyph gonna try and make a stand, but the round is BBL's, and we are back at 10 apiece, all even now.
BBL,
Whole new slate, Mike.
leaving nothing to chance, throwing everything into this round to tie things up. And no investment on the side of Gentlemates here. Talking about the ultimates that were starting to come online, now just missing 1 point for the divide.
Side, guys.
It will be mates to call. And Loiter forced off very early on. I think the byproduct of that being, I think Beepo might feel the pinch here. Bucky sent in, ton of damage done. Cliff found a kill and the spike. Locks down to 10.
They've absolutely read what this play was. They've what a shot! But Gentlemates are back in it. They've read this approach well. They've got it into their heads perfectly. Positioned to catch and punish. And the spike is a problem. Loiter doesn't have ult to get that back. Kreven, far away, trying to work middle. But there's a setup for this. Oh, they've got him dead to rights. Mates, unorthodox, but brilliant here. Showing some keen ability to read into what BBL have been doing and get that right punish.
So a bit of time to sit inside this. The drone will go out. Still tools at the disposal of mates, but so many bodies. Loiter's found the first clean as well.
And they don't have a lot of armor here, right? It's weaponry, sure. This is still manageable. Ooh, the timing. He didn't take any damage, though. And he's getting confident. He's just trying to get fast and loose with this one, pretty much. Oh, my God. Loiter. There's one above. Does he read it? Whoa! My God! That is unbelievable from Loiter! Red Bull clutch. You thought they had that every day of the week.
You've got to be kidding me. He's had a few impressive individual kills, but what the hell was that?
Nah, man, watching this. Back one by one they peak, and one by one they fall. Oh my God.
Absolutely sensational from Loiter. Get a feeler.
They're trying to go. Laurent can get out of here, but yeah, he completely nullifies it.
Look at B, though. Again, Dynamite's about to give up the site here. Martin, he's got a Rose.
And they got Kreven down as well. Hold on. This is recovery for Laurent. He needs to get out of there with the spike.
Don't even spam into the smoke, just leave. You see, they gave up B site here, and the backfill is instantaneous from BBL.
30 seconds left.
This is still a 3v5, man. They've got ults, they've got everything they need. A purchase in play.
Well, Loiter's alive. He's got a paranoia.
Is that enough? Again.
I mean, Lovers Rock's going to be on a really deep angle with this operator as well.
I like that they're exploring. Now, obviously, Gentlemates should know this, right? That has to be in the forefront of their minds. We have not had eyes on B. They could be anywhere. But I like they're trying to play the odds here, BBL. Yeah, and look at the caution and hesitation. The careful nature in which they're trying to approach. There's that ult coming in from Martin that will clear back some of these... Like, nah,
Was he spotted?
I don't know if he got spotted. We need to see it from his POV. Loiter does
He was not spotted.
He was not spotted, but he does get found regardless. Starzo, great work. Laurent gets put to bed. Lovers Rock, the last one. Can't land the shot. Gentlemates, get on the same page finally.
Finding number 11.
Oh, they're up.
All 5 standing and in zone flawless here for Gentlemates. And an opportunity here for BBL to run away with this sort of round. They have the divide, they have the Hunter's Fury now, an operator in the hands of Glyph. Another map right down to the wire between these two teams.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Lovers Rock going fact-finding.
Cutting through.
Not what he needs out of it. They've got sight, but it's these retakes.
Yeah.
They've been sharp.
So what did BBL do here in the post? Saw some very active post plants from them versus Vitality, but mid out of the question right now.
This is interesting. Kreven's position's quite nice here, but got to be careful how he's playing off this trip.
On my wire.
He now knows they're close. And he gets cleared. Midi
What?
bounding in, apparently makes it work well. Wait, that's a classic, bro. Calm down. Starzo quickly puts him out of the situation. As now the gap closed. A bit of a trade out of space, right? People goes down on the rock. He was hindered, but there's a bounding Martini. You know he wins those. Lovers Rock now, 1v2, Starzo's there. And it's going to be 12. Or is it?
Yeah, he's got it. Definitely got that one.
Yeah. 12 for Gentlemates. Will we be seeing 13 to 11 again?
It's just the exchange back and forth here in the last few rounds. Been absolutely insane. Mini, crucial kill Starzo from the top rope. A beautiful response from mates to get in behind BBL. Almost reading into the fact that maybe
3 players ready on B. Loiter! Get out of here. Starzo had an operator bear in mind, but people still holding onto the site. Could have been outnumbered, but he can't
He's hindered.
actually land it. Does he get to keep his life? I think he does. Martin's expecting this flank, but now so does Crew. Creven's got to know it. He's on the other side here. 3 players ready to swing him. Site gets lost in exchange, however.
great decision making here to rescind away, deal with the threat. Now puts him in a 4v4 situation. Limited tools. LaRock want to potentially sway this back in BBL's favor.
Let's see
That's
how
a
it
lot
goes.
of bodies.
That is a lot of bodies, and I think they might have just realized this, but they're already pretty close here. Can't quite back away. Glyph gonna fight forward. Rose is gonna catch. Swing though comes in from Lovers Rock and he goes down. Martin now with boots on the ground, trying to close towards the site. 3v3 post plant. The Rock, you can see it, the panic, the pressure, and a 1-for-1 trade. Oh, then comes in.
He's going forwards.
Loiter, he's going to Rose. He's gonna find Mini. And it's all down to Beepo here. OT surely beckoning. Beepo, he can't get done enough. 12-12. It's going the distance.
Somehow, some way, we make it out of regulation. A drought of rounds, then a response found. Just so little separating these teams.
Yeah! You guys, keep talking! Keep talking!
Now a little bit of energy in response.
Spike planted.
Finally dealing with the trip on site here. Still a weird one up on top of the box, but that becomes a factor.
There's 2 players on flank. Let's see what. Oh my god, they cleared Glyph so fast. I thought there could have been a back and forth on that by some time, but now you can see the Gentlemates get a bit nervous. So we want to fight forward, and they do. Martin's connection towards Creven's fantastic. Paranoia from afar, but no one can really profit off that yet. Rose up above, the firing squad down below. Mini's going to get you 2. Beepo's got you 1, and now just Lovers Rock left alive for merely a second. Mates make it up to 13, but it did take OT, but they're up there now.
You see that as soon as the penny drops out, I don't even think actually there's a confirmation on the second player flanking, so mates still traverse the unknown. Look how quickly they're up here though. Paranoia posted, Creven chomping at the bit.
Yeah, he wants this space, but there's 2 players on this one. Way ahead of the flash though. Martin somehow walks the smoke and wins. I don't know how that works, but it does in his hands. And now a late look back towards B.
Well,
Glyph.
put in a corner once more. Does have Beepo, but a little bit disconnected. His eyes are trained on mid. I think Glyph looking to get a little bit fruity inside these smokes potentially.
Yeah, trying to play to it, man. He's not backing away, and you can see why. Goes down swinging so far, can only take 1. Loiter does well. Keeps us within check. 3v3, Plant coming in, time on their side. But the retakes have been great from Gentlemates. A really strong aspect in their game plan. But can they pry these players out of position? LaRock, not the first time he's been there, gets found fast. And now there's problems galore. Rose trying to set something up here. Little dart up above. Loiter waiting to be the one here. But Starzo vulnerable. Starzo, where was the call? Where was the help on that? He was left alone, left to rot. And now down to the 2v2. Mini wants in on the site. Both of them stuck here. I don't know if they've heard
They're splitting it. They're splitting angles.
But the timing, it wasn't quite right. They can't really gap close at the same time. Martin, too far away. The spacing on that, Mike, was a mistake. They could have really just cornered him in there.
I think splitting here, ultimately their demise, and can Martin's signature move here round the corner with the shorty. Rose able to split the distance. Again, the scan, the reveal doesn't tag Starzo, but can they know where the drone's coming from? Big clutch from Rose. Isolating both of these remaining players for mates.
Yeah, they're only starting to re-clear A now as well. I mean, luckily, I guess they can have those quick mid-rotations, but Creven's kind of screwed here. He can buy a bit of time, but is there anyone who can help him?
The timing's going to be awkward on these cages.
I don't know how long he gets to live. How is he still alive?
How?
And the attention gets split. Wait! Gentlemate's just completely lost track of where they were. Spike now left and Mini put into a position to have to try and fight this forward. Gets taken down to 70, but at least I guess they've still got a step on the site.
Now the plant becomes awkward. BBL can back away a little bit here. Smokes will go up. No commitment to the spike plant just yet. Paranoid perfect.
Really nice timing. LaRocca trying to do his best Martin impression, but it's Lovers Rock getting a 14 to 13. BBL finally in the lead.
Now a chance to rip this one away from Gentlemates. Find a map point of their own. And Creven. They just don't make enough progress towards side to be able to clear inside the cage, to be able to catch the left side of the cage, but again, nobody holding on the other side.
It does feel like a double pump, right? Rose doing this, going to spot at least Martin, force him away, so that limits information. You can already see that Starzo was kind of leaning this side, so they did bite on it. This was a really good fake here. Mini can buy a bit of time, but they're already on site, so plants can be coming in. Double faked worked really well. Again, it's playing with those expectations from regulations. How did you see that one? I don't know if he even caught him through the smoke, or it's just a bit of luck on their side.
It's the last thing they need. Now 4v5 for mates. Map 2 hanging in the balance here. Creven still stays tucked in, Lauren.
He's playing a blinder here, Creven. He was left to his own devices before. This time he gets cleared fast as well. Now Beepo, Starzo, Martin looking for more bodies. Martin once again. That's 3. Maybe he is the one to get them back in this. BBL only need just another step. Martin out of all players. Rose on the other side. Surely he's got him dead here. Surely he's got him dead. BBL staying alive on map 2 after what